It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out. Bring them out. Bring them out. Hey. Bring them out. Bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. A couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Let's go.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. And it sets up 2nd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, Etienne gets it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Done. Here we go.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
24. Done.
Now it's Lawrence. Here's a screen for Tootin. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Bengals are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. All right, already seen how the rain can affect a game, and we might see it influence the offensive game plans for both of these teams moving forward. I know you played in a lot of this in your day, Brock.
Yeah, and you know what's funny, Kate, is a lot of times we talk about the grip, right? That's a natural thing with the gloves, with the quarterback. but it can also be vision. That rain, when it's coming down like this, can really make it tough to see.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow's first play going to the air. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 11 him. Cut. Line 80. Line shot. Cut.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That one hits for 30. And the Bengals have a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here we go. Here we go. Line 80. 12, 12, 12. Cut.
On first down, here's Burrow. Cut near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On one, ready?
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's first and goal.
Gun, gun. Cut.
Burrow's going to sneak it. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bengals don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to see those eyes in the cover, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Rip, 23.
Man in motion out of the slot. First carry here for the rookie out of Colorado. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. It's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Soko, some hot.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
First and 10 at their own
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And now the small gain up to about the 32. Travis Hunter making that play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He gets it to Fant. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 13-0 lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. They go play action. Lawrence escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. They send a tight end in motion. On 2nd down, it's ETN. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now the call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go. Focus, hot.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Travis Hunter, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, go.
Bringing Hunter left.
Hey, Ginger.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. He's all the way across midfield, down to inside that 45-yard line. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And now they face 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Slot man motioned over.
Here we go.
He'll hang on to it on the 2nd down option. They pitch it out to him here. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Red on red.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
11 MT, tight. Here we go. Wide 80. Da-Heathin.
Burrow on the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Chase Brown now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 2, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Shot.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. Finds Chase on the slant. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. We're paused now as trainers come out to work on an injured player, and this is certainly noteworthy because that is Jamar Chase who's hurt.
On 1, ready?
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. Right, 11, 11, 11. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. 12, 12. 11, MT, tight. 11, MT, tight. 11, MT, 11, MT. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10.
Gun.
Burrow gets it to him on the screen. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Let's get set. 11.
Here he goes, third and long. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
A 60-yard attempt.
He goes right corner pocket there, but does get it to go through from deep. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
He has tried quite a few kicks this time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. You don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
We're at him. Here we go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second down, and ETN gets it again. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 4 coming up now. From the shotgun, Lawrence. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series.
Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead.
Jaguars 7.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Motioning left is their running back. 3rd down, Lawrence to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Secures this at the 17. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
On one, ready?
New set of downs for him from the 31.
11. Here we go. Right in. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11.
First down, Burrow to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And the Bengals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Gun. Got.
Burrow from the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's get set. Dot.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third and a lone yard
11,
coming up.
11. Here we go. 11, Thomas. Dot.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. Big 13.
Again, it's Burrow. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds, 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Right 80. 12.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
He brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 11. Right 80.
Brown. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals get more points to end a lopsided first half. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Hey, run! Silver!
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
First down, Jacksonville.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's second down coming up.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10. On play action now, Lawrence. Look at that power, deep left side. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Dax Hill. So we'll take possession in enemy territory as that return gets him across midfield.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
One, ready?
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go.
Straight ahead. It's Brown. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
We've set it down from 37.
Here we go. Shot.
Going to the ground again on first. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Here we go.
From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
ETN again. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Sent to the ground by Josh Newton. Bengals into the nickel set, third down. Throw here, third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He's got it. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Second and 17 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's one go on the carry. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now with the play clock low, Zach Taylor hurriedly calls a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down.
12. Gun. 11. Stop.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Caught for big yards on the right side. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
180. Wait, hot.
Brown on the inside give. Get some space around midfield. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Give him 24 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's get set. 11. 12, 12, 12.
Here's one good. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
On 2, ready? 12, 12, 12. Here we go, here we go. 11, empty. They can.
To the air on 3rd and long. That is Cups. This is Fant working downfield. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead.
52. Jaguars 7. McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll keep this up the middle to ETN. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Hey, Lion.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And they pick him off again. Breaks the tackle. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
First down carry for Brown. And he is stopped just before he can get the score, tackled inside that 1-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
McPherson at the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bengals tack on 7 more to their lead.
Jaguars 7. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Jaguar football, but this slate, that lead, likely too much for them to overcome. And Bengals with an extra DB out there now, third down.
Hey, run!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. All the left side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completions. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Hey, Phil.
Lawrence hangs out to it. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Jaguars have a first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Rip, 23.
Now it's Lawrence. That one connects. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Silver.
They'll run, Etienne, and he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars making the scoreboard look a touch better. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Let's get set.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Burrow setting the throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
11, top, big 13. Big 13.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Gain is to the 27. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals moments away from a 2-0 start. Jags loading up the secondary on this 3rd down. They've got 6 DBs out there. Short yardage run here for Brown. Just short on 3rd down. No gain on the run. And now what will they do on 4th?
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
A 44-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Tootin now on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Hey, Lion. There we go.
Inside give here for Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They'll go again here with Tootin. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. He'll have the first down and even more. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Lawrence's pass.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Here we go, here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause up hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Hold me some. in the cannon is dry. Riding in spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She mayonnaise and burger, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Nigga mad back, this ain't regular size. You really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the nuts. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't fox. We call them Trusty cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, money, bring I took the Billy Cool back and I hopped in the car. I put it in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, wow. I'm still double, ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Prison cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top flow to off. 100 racks and 1 2 about to flood out.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a Ella, catch a plane. I'd probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Str8, spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no luck. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. Once you run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like he's in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Str8, spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Str8, spin around and watch it. Every Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I.
Yeah. I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and tracking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl,
down. You try to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog. Yeah, yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so fucking so right. It's so right.
One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A Little Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Trip for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm Biddy. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laughter